The engines had just returned from the big city and were in their sheds.
"Do you know how many people came to see me?" boasted Gordon.
Before anyone could answer, Gordon said, "A lot, because I am the most famous engine." "No, I'm the most famous engine and the fastest reddest engine on Sodor," said James. "No, you aren't," said Gordon. "Yes, I am," said James. They argued till the other engines lost patience. "Will you stop arguing?" said Edward. "Edward's right, you're making too much noise," replied Thomas.
"I want to sleep," said Henry.
"You're too big for your buffers," said Percy to Gordon and James.
"No, we're not. You are."
"Be quiet," said Edward. Then no one said a word. The next day, the Fat Controller gave the engines jobs to do. "Thomas, you're going to be on your branch line as usual. Percy, you will deliver the mail train. Henry, you will take the express."
"But, sir, what about me?"
"You will pull a goods train, and Thomas will shut your trucks." Gordon pulled out of his shed. He was still fuming. He waited for Thomas to shut his trucks. "Your trucks are ready," said Thomas. "Botheration," said Gordon. Then he set off. On the way, the trucks teased him. "Welcome back, fat sausage! How was the big city?" "Shut up," said Gordon. The trucks were angry and they started to make their plan. At first, the trucks behaved well, but when they reached Gordon's Hill, they started to hold back. "Hold back! Hold back!"
"I can do it. I can do it. I can do it. I've done it! I've done it! I've done it," said Gordon. "Boop, boop, brakes, please."
Before anyone could put on the brakes, Gordon was being pushed down the hill.
"Help! Help! I can't stop! I can't stop!" said Gordon.
On, faster, faster!" said the trucks in their silly ways. The engines at the next station were taken by surprise. Ben, Burko, Duck, Donald, and Douglas all said, "Slow down!" "We're slowing down, Gordon," said his driver, "but we'll never make it round that bend." And he was right. Gordon's driver and fireman shut down just in time. "Botheration," said Gordon. When Donald and Douglas arrived and James heard the news, they went to see what happened. "Didn't fast yourself, Gordon," said Donald. "We'll get you back on the rails in no time," said Douglas. "The most famous engine, eh?" "I don't think he meant it this way," said James. Take the trucks, James. We need to patrol the island." "Fine," said James. James was cross. He biffed the trucks and set off. On the way, the trucks were making their plan. When James reached a junction, he was still complaining, and no one realized that he was switched to a siding. When he tried to brake, the trucks pushed him forward. Oh no, the buffers! But it was too late. Luckily, no one was hurt. Botheration! Later on, Donald and Douglas came, and they laughed. "We should have done it ourselves." Gordon, I expected you to know how to handle trucks better. And James, you've been worse. You might have caused a worse accident. You are very silly, engine," said the Fat Controller. "We're sorry, sir," said Gordon and James. Then he left. "The most famous engines, eh?" said Thomas. Everybody laughed except for Gordon and James. At least we learned something, right? Gordon and James agreed that they had learned something, indeed.
Hi guys! Thank you for 47 subscribers and we just reached 100 videos. That's amazing. Also, we're a Christian family, so I'm just going to pray for you. So, Father, I thank you for this person on the other side of the world or who's watching. I pray that you keep them safe. I pray that you bless them, and if they're sick, I pray that you heal them. I thank you for your love, kindness, and your compassion. Jesus. Can I do the honors? Now, one more thing. We're going to talk about one more thing. So, we're going to talk about how often we post and so how often we're going to try and post. So,
I'm also gonna make a video.
So first, let's start with. So, I'm going to try and post daily shorts about which will have like a verse of the day. So basically, I'll find a verse from the Bible, read it to you, and talk about it a little bit. Then, I'll try to do that on a daily basis. Then weekly, I'll try to make some videos. Once in 4 months, next year will be a little different because May 5th, Thomas Friends is celebrating 80 years. So May 5th, I think I'll be posting a special, and I'll post a Christmas special. Okay, and I think that's it.